Hey citizens, thanks for stopping by. For today's video, let's take it up close and personal of this 2019 all-new Hyundai Kona. As it's launched in 2018, there is only one trim available for the Philippine market. And one right here that I'm going to review is the 2-liter GLS mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. As always guys, this is going to be a full walk-around review of the Hyundai Kona and showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So, what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this review. The Kona's power plant is a Hyundai's new Atkinson cycle 2-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve and a naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder petrol engine with multi-point fuel injection. Maximum power is 149 PS at 6200 RPM and maximum torque is 179 Nm at 4500 RPM. Fuel tank size is up to 50 liters of gasoline fuel with the Euro 4 compliant as its emission standard. That crossover SUV is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox and the drivetrain of the Kona is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Appeared in June 2017 for the first time, the Kona is Hyundai's 5-door subcompact crossover SUV. Kona. What you're thinking on that name? That name itself was come from a translation of a lady in Hawaiian language. Not only that, the Kona has a different variety of names in other markets like Kauai, which is sold in Portugal. Why? Because there's something wrong with a Kona name in which people in Portugal and in part of Spain has Galician language related to Portuguese language found out really sort of like a taboo or an embarrassing meaning of that word or kind of like something bastos for them. Well, I don't want to tell you about that word, but anyways, let's continue of our story. While in China, the Kona is sold as Encino. Talking about design, the Hyundai Kona has a really nice European look to it, even it was made in China and in its home country South Korea. Are you familiar to the Nissan Juke? Maybe you're familiar or not, the Hyundai Kona has a similar design from the Nissan Juke on the front clip. It has LED daytime running lights on the top, halogen headlights at the center, and front fog lights at the bottom, which thinking that the Kona gives a much appealing and exciting look to it. Also, that traditional front grille executes on the front design, giving more sportiness. Like the front, the rear is also good looking and sporty too with the same design. That black polyurethane material at the bottom and at above the wheel wells of the car gives a more rugged look on a typical SUV. In conclusion, the Kona is a sportier, rugged, and exciting car to look for, even with the color of an acid yellow that is shown in the video gives vibrancy on the car that lifts an eye-catching effect on the road. The EV version of the Kona was debuted in 2018 and the Iron Man edition of the Kona was shown in 2019 to promote the Avengers Endgame. In the Philippines, the Kona was launched in April 2018 at the Manila International Auto Show 2018, available in only one trim, which is the 2.0 GLS that is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. A year after, Hyundai Philippines launched the EV version of the Kona at the same show. The diesel option of the Kona is not available for now. The rivalries are Ford EcoSport, Nissan Juke, Honda HR-V, MG ZS, and Mazda CX-3, and the Kona is slotting below the Tucson for the crossover lineup. Exterior features are manual leveling halogen projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, Hyundai's signature Cascade waterfall front grille, front and rear wipers, indicators on the body-colored side mirrors, body-colored door handles, shark fin antenna, rear incandescent taillights, and rear spoiler with high-mount stop light. For safety, the Kona gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, ISOFIX child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, front and rear ELR seatbelts, a tire pressure monitoring system, and an alarm system with immobilizer. The Kona is wearing a 17-inch 10 twin-spoke alloys wrapped in 215/55 R17 tires. Brakes consist of ventilated discs in front and solid discs out back. As for the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts and coupled torsion beam axle for the rear. The Hyundai Kona GLS does come standard with the Hyundai's Smart Key Access system, as you have the key fob on you, utilizing the black button found on both two front door handles in order to lock and unlock the car. Speaker down there, bottle holder, little storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock. Window controls, all four windows on this car are fully powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic down function. Headlight adjuster lever. This button right here turns off or on your traction control. Pull this lever to release your bonnet. Pull this lever right here to release your fuel door. And the driver's seat of this Kona gets a fully manual adjustment. Got your seat back, height, and sliding position controls. You have the same adjustments as found on the driver's side. However, it loses out on the height adjustment. This car is equipped with Hyundai's motor-driven power steering system, or commonly known as MDPS. The steering wheel is made up with a polyurethane material with sport grips at 10 and 2, nice silver finish at the bottom spoke, and a multifunction controls found in every two spokes on the steering wheel. In addition, the steering wheel on this car is a 3-spoke design. A 6-speed automatic gearbox is the only transmission from the 2-liter engine of the Kona GLS. It also featured with a sequential manual shifting via the plus and minus down through the gear lever. Got your center armrest, and underneath you have a decent amount of size of storage area. Hand operated parking brake, 2 cup holders, your drive mode selector, more storage right here. Got your USB port for charging, auxiliary and USB inputs for your infotainment system, and a 12-volt power outlet that has a maximum of 120 watts of power. Passenger seatbelt indicator, air conditioning button, rear defrost button, your passenger airbag indicator right here. Very simple aircon controls. Got your temperature control on the left, fan speed control in the middle, and your different mode selector on the right. As you turn the knob all the way, it goes through your front defrost. Hazard switch, flanked with 2 aircon vents. The Kona gets a radio data audio multimedia system with mono LCD that features a various media connectivity options and 6 speakers for the sound system. Here's the screen itself. On the left, got your seat track button, radio, menu, phone. Got your volume knob, and if you push this, it turns off or on your infotainment system. While on the right side, This button right here corresponds to your different preset stations, setup clock, menu, back, and this knob right here, it selects all of your different file information, or you can use this as your tuning knob. And if you push this knob, it goes through your desired media files or something like that. Wiper controls, and your light indicator controls. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your mute button, mode, volume controls, seat track button right here, and this is your on hook and off hook button, while on the right side is your cruise control. The Hyundai Kona GLS does come standard with a push button ignition. The steering wheel of this Kona gets a manual tilt only, adjusting using this lever right here. No grip handle for the driver's side. The driver's side gets a sun visor with a vanity mirror, with a light as well. One of the most interesting feature about this Kona, not just the Kona, on any Hyundai and Kia vehicles, and if you turn on the light for the sun visor and you've forgotten to turn it off, the sun visor will automatically turn off for you, as you forgot to turn off the light for the sun visor. Interior lights right above, sunglass holder, and the manual dimming rearview mirror. The front passenger side gets a sun visor with a vanity mirror, together with a light. It is the same mechanism as found on the driver's side. This is one of the most interesting feature about this Kona. Not just the Kona, but any other Hyundai products. You also have a grip handle for the front passenger side as well. Nicely sized glove box with a illuminating light underneath. Speaker down there, bottle holder, little storage, window control. The seat backs do fold down in a 60-40 split. Use this lever right here, pull it. And the seat back folds down. This is 60, right there is 40. Adjustable headrest, front and rear. I do set the driver's seat in a position that I feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'9", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do have the room to stretch out my feet underneath of the driver's seat. As for leg room, I have this much, while I have this much in terms of headroom. Sa totoo lang, medyo maluwag siya at makikita nyo, hindi gaano kaluwag as you can see. So when I'm going to move the seat forward, it accommodates more space that you ever get. In terms of comfortness, thanks to its nicely padded fabric seats, I could say that this is one of the comfortable seats that I ever seated here in this vehicle. But overall, the back seat of the Kona is fairly nice. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs. Grip handles on the ceiling for the rear. However, in this side right here has a hook. Got your center armrest right here. However, it is covered in plastic, so I don't want to show you for now. And by the way, you do have rear quarter windows for better visibility. You also have a cabin light right above. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the hatch itself and locate a touchpad over the number plate. The Kona's luggage space is measured by 330 liters when all rear seats up and more than 1,000 liters when all rear seats are folded and removing the cargo cover for extra practicality. Underneath at the boot floor is a spare tire, a little storage on the right, and a light that illuminates the area which is located on the left side. Well guys, I hope you enjoy of this full walk around review of the 2019 Hyundai Kona 2-liter GLS. It is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. If you like this video, make sure to hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates. And don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I'll see you next time with 4 more latest videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching and mabuhay!